Hey, Shad here with SpeedAddict's fast growing gear site on the web, and today we're going to uncrate the Z1R Solaris Snow Edition. Before we jump in and give you the rundown on the Z1R helmet, go ahead and subscribe. That helps us keep bringing you the best gear reviews in the universe. And if at any point you decide you'd like to purchase a Z1R Solaris Snow Edition, don't worry, there's a link to get you over to speedaddicts.com to shop right now for this helmet or any other parts or gear you might need for your next snow adventure. So the Z1R Solaris is actually our #1 selling modular, that means the chin bar flips up, helmet by volume. We sell more units of this than any other modular helmet on our site. And that is because it's a killer value. It's very well reviewed. People love this helmet. It fits great. It's got the features you need, but the price, it really won't break the bank. So it's very affordable quality modular helmet. They also do a good job of not throwing their logo all over the helmet. So it's always, the Z1R stuff is stealthed out. We don't have some ugly Z1R plastered up here. And when it comes to the Snow Edition, you're gonna get a snow lens and a breath box in here, and the price is still very nice. So the dual lens, which is the one you see in front of me, this is not the electric lens. The dual lens is only $169, and of course that gets free shipping at speedaddicts.com. If you wanna upgrade to an electric lens, a powered lens that's better in heavier weather, to keep the shield clear, that's gonna run you an extra $40. So still only $209 for an electric lens modular helmet with an interior sun visor. This helmet weighs about 3 pounds, 10 ounces, which is pretty average for a modular helmet. They all kind of run from mid-3s up to 4 pounds. It is DOT certified as well as ECE 2205. Now, there's going to be a big transition coming up to 2206. I imagine they'll probably update the Solaris so that they can still sell it in Europe. So that is pending. Maybe we'll update the description a little bit later. For the moment, it's ECE 2205, which is the European safety standard. I like to see helmets that are both DOT and ECE rated, dual homologated. That's a good thing. 2 shell sizes, intermediate oval head shape, which means it's going to fit most of the heads here in the United States. Sizes, they got a big range of sizes in the Solaris. You're going to go from extra small all the way up to 4X. So if you got a big head, you're still in the game here. This helmet runs true to size, if not maybe just a touch generous, but go buy that Z1R sizing chart at speedaddicts.com and you'll be in great shape. Remember, if you buy your next helmet from Speed Addicts, you also get no cost returns. So if you're in the lower 48 states, you get a free return label as long as the helmet's brand new in the original condition. We always recommend just trying it on in your living room. Give us a shot on your next helmet purchase. We'll treat you like family. Okay, let's take a little bit closer look at the Z1R Solaris. So first things I'm gonna point out are what make this a great modular helmet in general, whether or not you're on a snow machine or on a motorcycle. So it ventilates great, and their vent actuators or switches here are really smartly designed. I like big panel switches like this. They're really easy to put your glove on and slide back and forth. There's no chintzy little switches or anything to break, just a nice big slider that's gonna open up that top ventilation there, and then down below they have another panel vent. So 2 vents to open and close your intakes. On the rear, they do have an exhaust ports there. Those are always open. But if the front's closed off, you'll usually get a pretty good seal, which is important when you're out in the snow conditions there. But with both vents, or with these vents open in the front, you will get a nice Venturi exhaust. Of course, if you need a brake, it is a modular helmet and you can get a little bit more airflow through the front. So let's step back and look at the face shield. This is the dual pane lens, also available with the electric lens like I told you before. If you purchase the electric lens, you will get the electric harness to wire this up to your snow machine to get power to the shield, and it will have a connection here on the left side. With all the Z1R Solaris snow helmets, you will get a standard single pane installed on it from the factory, and you can keep that. If you got a motorcycle, you want to take a spin during the spring or summer months, you can use the same helmet. Of course, it is DOT street legal, so you're ready to go there. This dual lens, of course, it has 2 panes. It's meant to deal with the temperature differential from the inside and out and keep it from fogging. And when we lift this up, we see this drop down sun visor, which is actuated over here on the left hand side with this red switch. Back to go up, forward to go down. Very straightforward there. Okay, we're gonna show you the breath box here. You might have seen it when I flipped this up a minute ago. The breath box is held in place through a couple of little tabs that slide in to the cheek pad area. So when you flip the chin bar up, the breath guard is still in place, and so you can remove this, of course, if you want to ride it on the motorcycle or you just decide you don't want it that day, you can take the breath box out, but it comes pre-installed just like you see there. This helmet is comm system ready. It does have speaker pockets on the inside, but placement is a little bit sketchy, shall we say, because you have to compete with this lever for the drop-down visor, and you have this little curve here. So you're gonna have to get a little bit more creative, maybe go with an adhesive mount up here or down here, just because of the curvature and this lever right here. So just wanna call that out. You can make it happen. You just gotta use the adhesive mount rather than a clamp mount probably. Okay, let's check this out. So we have a chin curtain that's also installed from the factory. You can't remove this if you don't wanna run it. We have removable washable cheek pad and liner system, double D-ring closure. And let's pull this stuff out of the way so you can see that speaker pocket I spoke of before. This is a moisture-wicking liner. Whoops, that can be removed and washed. There is that speaker pocket hiding. Whoops, let's go that way. There you go, that's the speaker pocket if you want to run comm system. The whole headliner is removable, washable, and dryable. You know, when you're riding the snow machine, it can be nice to pull all this stuff out and dry it in a warm place between rides. Let's go ahead and remove this, just a couple of snaps. You see the channels and ports for the ventilation system. And that about does it. You're gonna get a 2-year warranty from Z1R. The Solaris helmets hold up really well. For how many we've sold, it's shocking how few issues we hear about these when it comes to warranty. But Z1R does have your back for a full 2 years. That is the Solaris Snow Edition. If you still got questions, head over to speedaddicts.com. Rider support is standing by through email, chat, and phone support. Or, of course, you just drop your questions or comments in the section below. Appreciate y'all for watching. We'll see you next time to find out what's in the crate.